Hey everybody, Varun here from Language Academy. Guys, welcome back to another video. This video we are going to look at the marking structure, marking criteria of PTE Core. I'll be explaining in depth that how much each and every task is important for each module. As most of you know that PT is an integrated test. For example, speaking will give you points in reading, reading will give you points in writing, listening will give you points in reading. So everything is interconnected and it is very crucial that you understand that which of the question types are important and which are not important at all. You have 19 question types in PT Core, out of which 10 are important, 9 are not important. I'll be demonstrating you how the calculation works, what are the important things you should focus on, and few other things, including a practice plan, which you should follow if you actually want to get your desired scores. Also, I'll be telling you how you have to take sectional free full mock tests so that you have a clear idea of what mistakes you're making and how you have to improve the same. Let's get into the video. Let's see how we go. All right. I'll share my screen. Video can be slightly complicated. I really want you to pay attention. If you pay attention to the video, you'll be able to understand it better. This is the PT core marking criteria. First of all, you need to understand that PT score is calculated out of 90, means you'll have 19 speaking, 19 reading, 19 listening, 19 writing. But remember, the lowest point you can get or the lowest score you can get is 10. Let's say you haven't attempted or you left everything unattempted in speaking. You will not get 0, you'll get 10. 10 is the minimum score, so basically 10 is equivalent to 0. Therefore, your exam or every module is only 80 points. Now, as I've told you that all the modules are interconnected, for example, speaking will give you points in reading and in listening. Listening will give you points in writing and reading, so on, right? So speaking read aloud and speaking repeat sentence. For example, pay attention over here. Read aloud or most of the tasks in speaking are marked on 3 parameters: fluency, pronunciation, and content. For fluency and pronunciation, your points will go in speaking and content point will go in reading. So read aloud, fluency and pronunciation points will go in speaking, content points will go in reading. Speaking, read aloud and repeat sentence, content part will go in reading and listening. Read aloud, content part will go in reading, repeat sentence, listening. So you have 5 points for fluency, 5 points for pronunciation, and 5 points for content. 10 points will go in speaking and 5 will go in reading. In repeat sentence, you have 5 points for fluency, 5 for pronunciation, and 3 for content. And these 3 points will go in listening. So 10 points in speaking and 3 points in listening. As I mentioned, oral fluency and pronunciation will go towards speaking and content will go in reading for read aloud and listening for repeat sentence. The score chart I'm going to give you is just an estimate. It can change a bit according to the exam pattern. Now let's have a look at speaking module. Speaking will have personal introduction, read aloud, repeat sentence, describe image, respond to a situation, and answer short questions. You'll have one personal introduction, it is not marked, around 6 read aloud, 10 repeat sentence, 3 describe image, 2 to 3 or sometimes 4 respond to a situation, and 5 to 6 answer short questions. So one read aloud gives you 15 points, out of which 5 points will go in reading and 10 points will come in speaking. So 60 points from read aloud. One repeat sentence is 13 points, out of which 10 in speaking and 3 in listening. 100 points, describe image, everything in speaking, respond to situation, everything in speaking. 45 and 39 and then 5. So this comes to 249 in total. Now, this is divided or calculated out of 80, not 90, because 10 is equivalent to 0. So your actual module is only 80. This is calculated out of 80 on pro rata basis. So read aloud will give you around 20 points in speaking, 32 points from repeat sentence, 14 points from describe image, and 12 from respond to situation. These two are the main question types if you are struggling in speaking. Yes, these two are also important, but you have to focus more over here. Similarly, for writing, 2 tasks from writing. Reading and writing blanks from reading module will give you points in writing. Then listening, summarize spoken text, listening, fill in the blanks, and write from dictation. These 3 question types are from listening module and will give you points in writing. One summarized written text is 8 points. Email, 15 points. Normally you'll get 2 emails, sometimes 3 as well, 30 points. Reading, writing blanks, you'll get 5 passages with 5 blanks each, around 25 points. Summarize spoken text, 10 points, 20 points altogether. Listening, fill in the blanks, 15 points. And dictations, you'll get on an average 3 to 4. On an average, one dictation is around 10 words, so 40. So the total comes to 138. And if we take it out of 80, it's around 4 to 5 points, I would say, from summarized written text. Around 17 points from email if you get two emails. 15 to 16 points from reading writing blanks, around 11 points from summarized spoken text, 9 to 10 points from listening fill in the blanks, and around 24 points from writing dictation. Now, a lot of students tell me that we followed your template in email. Why did we get only 55? Email is only 17 points. Remaining points are from listening and reading. If you're not getting your scores in writing in PT Core, you have to first of all make sure right from dictation is perfect, listening fill in the blanks perfect, and summarize spoken text is perfect. These three question types are going to give you 44 points out of 80. So more than 50% of your writing scores are from listening. Then 15 points from reading. And then writing itself is only going to give you around 20-21 points, which is 25% of your writing scores. Remaining 75% is from reading and listening. So if you're not getting your scores in writing, you have to make sure you focus on listening and reading, and then at last at your writing. Similarly, for your reading, you get points from speaking read aloud. One read aloud will give you 5 points in reading. Summarize written text will only give you 2 points in reading the content part. Then reading writing blanks, MCQ multiple answers, reading reorders, reading blanks, MCQ single answers, and highlight incorrect words from listening module. This total comes to 103, and if we calculate this out of 80, the highest contributor is read aloud. Speaking will give you 23 points in your reading. Then reading writing blanks and reading blanks. So these three tasks altogether will give you around 61 points. Only three tasks will give you 61 points out of 80. If you're missing out in reading, focus on read aloud, reading and writing blanks, reading blanks. So this, and this. Then after that, around 8 points from highlight incorrect words. 6 points from reading reorder paragraphs. MCQ multiple not important. Summarize written text 2 points, and MCQ single also not important. So for reading, focus more on reading blanks, read aloud, and then reorder paragraphs. At last, for listening, one repeat sentence will give you 3 points from speaking and listening. Answer short questions around 5 points. And then we have got 7 question types from listening, which will give you points in listening, obviously. So the total comes to 119. The top contributor in listening is right from dictation from listening module, followed by repeat sentences from the speaking module. So these two contribute around 47 points, which is almost 55-60% of the listening module. Then summarize spoken text. These three contribute 60 points out of 80. And then highlight incorrect words and listening fill in the blanks. A few points from answer short questions, MCQ multiple answers, select missing words, MCQ single answers are not important. Don't focus on these. This is what I always tell all the students, that it is very crucial that you understand which question types are important, because if you just practice, but you don't really know this has more weightage, this will not really impact the scores that much. You will not be able to practice in the right area and in the right direction. For speaking, focus on read aloud, repeat sentence. For writing, focus on your summarized spoken text, write from dictation, listening, fill in the blanks, reading, writing blanks, and then focus on writing task itself. For reading, focus on both the blanks and read aloud. For listening, focus on write from dictation, repeat sentence, summarize spoken text, and listening blanks. These are the things you really need to focus on if you actually want to get the scores right. Let's have a look at a few more things. What you need to do, you need to focus more on read aloud and repeat sentence. From speaking, you have to manage your time in reading and listening, three question types, MCQ single, MCQ multiple, and select missing words. I have told you not important, don't waste your time here. Reading, MCQ single, MCQ multiple, don't waste your time, as I've mentioned over here. It's mentioned 30 seconds. I'll just say don't spend more than 10-20 seconds. Don't stress, you'll be fine. You need to focus on read aloud, repeat sentence. From speaking, both the reading blanks, a bit on reorder paragraph, listening, summarize spoken text, listening, fill in the blanks, highlight incorrect words, and write from dictation. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 tasks altogether. If you focus, you will be 100% fine. Everyday practice 15 read alouds, 30 repeat sentences at least, 20 reading blanks, 20 reading writing blanks. If you're aiming for score more than 65, then do 5 to 10 reorder paragraphs as well. 2 summarize spoken text, 10 listening blanks, 5 highlight incorrect words, and 30 write from dictations. After 3 days, take a full scored mock test. I'll show you how you have to take a free full scored mock test as well. Go on languageacademy.com.au. If you haven't registered, just register from here. So you go login, PT portal, and then register. Then type your details, login here. You just need to go to PT Core from here. So full mock test will be out soon. Extensive mock tests are out for all the modules. You get one free mock test for speaking, for writing, for reading, for listening. Let's say you do the listening mock test, right? It will have all the question types which will give you points in listening. So starting from speaking, repeat sentence, answer short questions, and all the way to write from dictation. This will give you a good idea, clear idea of where you stand. You'll get a scorecard, you'll get tutor feedback, you'll get each and analysis, you'll get each and everything which will give you a clear idea of where you stand. To practice, you can just go to practice and practice as many questions you want, your right email and everything. Right, so this is what you have to do. To practice, you just need to go on languageacademy.com.au, log in or register, and then go to PT Core, and you'll be able to practice. PT Core is not difficult. I have got 90 each. A lot of students from Canada are studying with us, and recently 2 to 3 students got their desired scores as well. It's not difficult. It's important you understand what is important, what areas you have to focus on, and 100% you'll be fine. That's it from this video. If the video was helpful, do like, share, and subscribe. I know a lot of you are based in Canada, America, England, who are preparing for PT Core, and even in India. I have got a lot of emails from you guys that yes, you are finding it all right, but still struggling because this is a new test. Don't stress. A lot of students are getting the desired scores, and you can too. You understand what the test is. You work hard and smart at the same time, and work under the right guidance in the right direction, and success will be yours. If I have done it, if I've got 90 each, you can do it as well. Just make sure you focus on the things I've told you. That's it from this video. If you need any help, let me know in the comment section. We do provide online classes for PT Core as well. If you are in Canada, America, anywhere, we have got special online classes. Just give us a call, send us a message on the numbers given below, or visit our website, and one of our team members will be with you, and we'll make sure you do not waste your time and money and get your desired scores in the very first go. If you need any more help, let me know in the comment section. And if you ever get your desired scores watching my video, do let me know. That is something I work for, and that is something which will go keep me going on. Do like, share, and subscribe. And now go on languageacademy.com.au and practice. And do let me know what other areas or topics you want me to cover, because a lot of times nowadays I run out of ideas because I've done a lot of videos on PT. It's been 6 years for me. So do let me know, and I'll try to come up with the video on the same, and I'll try to help you out. Thank you very much.